Welcome to Codoki, everyone. Let's take a dive in to see how Codoki reviews pull requests. In GitHub, visit the Pull Requests tab here and navigate to a PR you've recently raised. Here is an example of a pull request Codoki recently reviewed. The first thing you will see is a quick summary of the overall PR. Next, you'll see what's good about this specific PR. In this case, it uses Laravel's streamed response for CSV, which helps memory and responsiveness. Next, Codoki outlines the review status, where Codoki states whether the PR is ready to be merged or it may require changes. If it requires changes, it could be due to the number of issues, if the issues are critical or low-level priorities. In this case, the overall priority is critical, which means there are some critical or high issues that need to be addressed. In this section, Codoki shows the list of identified issues in this pull request. Codoki reduces the noise level, so it outlines just the critical and high issues, instead of outlining smaller issues like formatting. We do this in order to help developers to move faster instead of addressing smaller issues, which may not have a high impact. If we dive into the critical issue first, you can see the category of the issue and why it matters is summarized. In this case, the category of the issue is security. Other categories could be performance, compatibility, or correctness, for example. Codoki also outlines the specific file and a quick description of why this issue matters and why it has been flagged as critical. Next, we can dive deeper here in the key feedback section. Simply click to expand it and get a more in-depth analysis. We keep key feedback collapsed since we want to reduce the noise level for developers, but also want to provide the option to dig deeper into the feedback. Once expanded, you'll be able to see what specific things need improvement, what testing parameters are recommended to be added, for example, edge cases that need to be added, or even if there are no tests at all, this will be provided as testing feedback. Documentation is also outlined here in case there is complex code and it is not documented anywhere. Performance is also flagged by Codoki along with security, which is always a major concern, where Codoki goes into deeper detail to outline the key feedback to address. Lastly, Codoki provides a confidence score for every PR review, with an overall snapshot into number of critical and high issues, and a recommendation of whether it is or isn't ready to merge. Codoki also generates a sequence diagram for certain PR reviews depending on the complexity of the code. This is helpful for whoever is reviewing the PR to get a high-level understanding into how the data is flowing and more. Next, Codoki provides inline suggestions where you can view any identified issues, such as this critical issue that is outlined in more detail. Codoki also specifically outlines the suggested change for this critical issue. Codoki also provides in-depth details for key issues marked as high. If you're happy with the suggested change Codoki has provided, you can commit the suggestion here. Codoki also outlines medium-level issues, even though they are not shown in the key issues table above, which are mainly for issues that may become blockers. Here, Codoki shows the overall status, like an overall PR check, if the CI is approved, and if the PR is ready to be merged. In this case, it's showing that the Codoki PR review has failed, meaning there are critical issues in the PR that need to be addressed. Once changes have taken place, the CI will run again, and will show as passed or failed based on these new changes. Thank you. Hope you enjoy Codoki.